In 1902, the Bureau of Reclamation started the Columbia Basin Project. This project is what funds and builds the dam. In the early years of the Basin Project, there were already 300 miles of main canals, 2,000 miles of laterals, and 3,500 miles of drains and waterways. Before the dam, the state had little to none aluminum manufacturing capabilities. In 1917, William M. Clapp proposed that the Columbia River should be dammed up. During that time, in the early 1900s, most people did not care much for dams, but the idea did gain popularity 1 year later in 1918. The Bureau even hired singer Woody Guthrie to sing songs about the dam so they could promote it and make money to build it. Guthrie sang songs like Roll on Columbia and Ballad of the Great Grand Coulee. Franklin D. Roosevelt suggested that the dam should be built in stages. He also suggests that it should be a low dam. It was to be raised at a later time. On June 1932, the Basin Project ordered that the dam must be a high. The Bureau of Reclamation hired famed architect Marcel Breuer to build the dam in 1933. The dam was built to be a gravity dam. The foundation of the dam is porphyritic and granite. Early on in the building process, the dam already started having problems. In 1934, the dam started to get competition from Irrigation Canal of Idaho. Also, the workers who were building the dam were only being paid 60 cents an hour, so they started to lose a few workers. Eventually, they tackled that obstacle and continued to build the Great Grand Coulee. The dam took 8 years to build and was completed in the year 1941. After building the dam, they started to build the 3 power plants. The first and second power plant weren't very hard to build. However, the third power plant is a completely different story. The massive third power plant took 9 years to build. They started to build this power plant in 1967. In the end, the dam was built to be 5,233 feet across and 550 feet tall. That is also 46 stories tall, but the Great Grand Coulee had a body count of 77. The dam has many advantages and a few disadvantages. The benefits are that the dam has a storage capacity of 9,562 million acres, and it assists navigation, flood control, and it furnishes hydroelectric power. The dam provides for 670,000 acres. It also prevented $206 million in flood damage. It provides for 75% of the power for the Pacific Northwest. The third power plant alone can supply the city of Seattle for an entire year without being refilled. Even Canada gets some power from the dam under the Columbia River Treaty. The list of advantages goes on, but there are also some disadvantages. The normal salmon migration routes are cut off by the dam. The dam has also destroyed 1,400 miles of salmon spawning grounds. Also, 3,000 Native Americans have to be relocated due to rising water behind the dam. Before the dam, farmers were faced with a harsh climate in central Washington, but when the dam was built, there was more irrigation which allowed them to grow more crops. Also, during World War II, the dam supplied aircraft factories and ports with aluminum and energy. Many people believe that it was the dam itself that had single-handedly defeated the Axis powers. Without the dam, the US would have to spend a lot more on the aluminum and the energy. In 1952, the post office made a Grand Coulee Dam stamp. The dam produces 1/3 of the nation's aluminum. It was hailed as the 8th wonder of the world. 17 football fields can be placed across it. And there even is a Grand Coulee Dam laser show that is completely free to the public.